Well, well, well. Trevon Diggs is done for the season. And I know this is like a week old news, but the reason why I'm reporting on this is because when I listen to Mike McCarthy and Stephen Jones, it sounds like to me that Trevon Diggs came back too early from that injury. Let's talk, Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, 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 Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video at the end, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now let's talk facts. I'm worried about Trevon Diggs. And I'm worried about Trevon Diggs, not because Trevon Diggs is injury prone or something like that. I'm worried about Trevon Diggs because I don't think Trevon Diggs should have been back on the field with the Cowboys as soon as he was. I mean, Trevon Diggs, if you ask me, I don't think he looked right. I don't think he looked right from the beginning. Maybe it's just me. But what leads me to believe that maybe he shouldn't have been on the field, I want you to hear how it seems to me that Mike McCarthy and Stephen Jones are giving, it seems like to me, almost two different answers. And as if they're trying to avoid saying what I just said I believe to be true. Let me let you hear Mike McCarthy first, then I'm going to let you hear Stephen Jones.
You mentioned Diggs at the beginning. Can you kind of walk us through the timeline and how that all went down and when you guys knew it was going to be certain?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's something.
Did you notice how visibly uncomfortable Mike McCarthy got when he heard the question? And I want you to continue to watch him fidget as he answers the question.
And it's he's been dealing with knee injury. Then this is something that occurred in the game. So he went in for the MRI, and when we received the bad news. So that's a huge loss, obviously, and personally, we feel terrible for Trevon. That's 2 years in a row with season-ending knee surgery. So that's a tough one.
I'm going to jump in here. So this is something that came up during the game, not something he's been dealing with all season. That knee.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been on the injury report at various times.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm just saying, but it's not what's going on. It's not a continuation of what he's been dealing with. This is something happened in the game Monday. He's been dealing with this. Something happened in the game.
I mean, he's been on the injury report
here.
Now, I want you to watch how Clarence Hill is about to jump in here because Clarence Hill is wanting to nail Mike McCarthy down on what he's saying about Trevon Diggs. He wants a definitive answer. Watch this.
This is something that came up during the game, not something he's been dealing with all season. That knee.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been on the injury report.
Now, you see Mike McCarthy face? It's almost like he turns hostile on the question. He doesn't like the question. Why? Why does he not like the question?
Various times.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm just saying, but it's not what's going on. It's not a continuation of what he's been dealing with. This is something happened in the game Monday.
Correct.
I'll let y'all believe what you want. Mike McCarthy's a liar. To me, he's a liar. How do you say that it's not something that has been ongoing, as if it wasn't related to the first knee injury? He said it wasn't ongoing. But watch, he doesn't know what he's saying. Oh, wait. Well, he's been on the injury report all year. We know he has, Mike. That's why we're asking the question, because it seems like that Trevon Diggs hasn't been right all season. What were they saying? A groin. Then they were saying a calf. I bet it was the same. I bet it was the same leg that it was. I bet it was the same leg that the knee was injured. And now all of a sudden, we're talking cartilage. When they start talking cartilage, y'all, that's a serious injury. That's the one thing you don't want to hear, because that sounds like something that could be career threatening. But Mike says it happened in the game. Did it? So it's not related, but it's the same knee. Let's listen to Stephen Jones. I want you to listen to Stephen Jones tell it. And when Stephen Jones tells it, it sounds a little bit different to me too.
I'm curious when you talk about Trevon Diggs. Obviously, he's had a rough run of luck with injuries, and you said he's had to play banged up for the last 2 years. Did he just re-injure himself during the season? Was there something in the rehab process that didn't go right to facilitate this new surgery?
I just think it can be symptomatic of.
You see where Stephen Jones is going? Here's the real issue, at least to me, based on what they're saying. I'm just going by the facts. They don't want to take any culpability. They don't want to take any culpability for Trevon Diggs' injury. They don't want to deal with he came back too early. He's been dealing with injuries over the last 2 years? What?
Of coming off injuries. And, obviously, he had a major knee surgery and injury last year. And, he was, having to play with, fluid in his knee and out there doing everything he can because he wants to play, he wants to compete, he wants to contribute. But, unfortunately, he re-injured that knee, or not re-injured. He's got a new injury that has to do with cartilage, but certainly a very legitimate injury that's going to take him some time, to recover from. And, we've got a vision that we can get him ready to go for next year. But, I know it's very frustrating to him. And certainly it's hard when you have a vision of 2 all-pro corners out there that are 2 of the best at getting the ball, Bland and Diggs, and putting them with a competitor like Jordan Lewis. And, we basically have seen bits and pieces of a game or 2 where they've all 3 been available. So, but again, that's the challenges that come with the NFL. We accept that, and we'll continue to, get Diggs ready to roll, and hopefully we'll see that. Unfortunately, probably it won't be before next year, but hopefully we'll see it next year.
So he's been battling an injury on the same leg for 2 years. But this is a new injury with the cartilage, and it's not related to everything that's been going on with that leg. He also said something else. He had, underline had, he had to play with fluid on his knee? Why did he have to play with fluid on his knee? Why? I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I do have some common sense. Why would I have to play with fluid on my knee? If I have fluid on my knee, why would I be playing? Why do I have to play with fluid on my knee? Why? Why can't I tell the team doctor I have fluid on my knee? Or the team doctor tells me, I'm sorry, hey, you got fluid on the knee. Why would the team doctor say you have fluid on your knee? Go ahead and play. Y'all tell me. I don't know. Is this common? Is this commonplace? Because this is strange to me. Why would Trevon Diggs have to play? I mean, Stephen is saying this. He's been battling injuries for 2 years on the same knee. So why would he be playing? Why is he playing? I think DeMarcus Lawrence is telling us something, and we just believe everything this team tells us, but I think DeMarcus Lawrence is telling us something. DeMarcus Lawrence is saying, I'm not playing hurt. Have you noticed they keep saying he's going to be back every single week? Maybe we'll see him this week, but DeMarcus Lawrence, it seems to me that he's done with this team because he knows they're not going to re-sign him. And someone was saying, well, he needs to play so he can get tape on, he can get good film so teams can look at. No, he doesn't. They got enough film on DeMarcus Lawrence. Every team in the NFL knows what DeMarcus Lawrence is. And when DeMarcus Lawrence hits the open market, there will be some suitors for DeMarcus Lawrence. He will get signed. Somebody's going to sign DeMarcus Lawrence. You put DeMarcus Lawrence on a really good team, because he's a very good run stopper. Put him on a good team. Put him on the Chiefs. Put him on the Eagles. Put him on those teams that already got good defenses. They just need a guy to come in and help with the rotation. Put him on the Ravens. Because I don't think the Cowboys are going to bring him back. And I think he knows they're not going to bring him back. And so for D-Law, he's basically saying, I'm not playing hurt. I'm not going to go into the offseason hurt. I'm not going to lay it on the line for this team when I already know this team isn't going to re-sign me. D-Law understands something. There is life after the Dallas Cowboys, and he's already said as much. Retirement is not on his mind. He probably still has about 2 to 3 years in this league. And Zach Martin finally said, I got tired of playing hurt. What did he do? Zach had season-ending surgery, and he won't be back in a Cowboys uniform either, I don't believe. I don't believe the Cowboys are going to pay him. I don't believe they planned on paying him when they gave him whatever that little extension was. I'm telling us, there is something wrong with this Trevon Diggs thing. I don't think Trevon Diggs should have ever been on the field as early as he was on the field. And Stephen Jones is already talking about, we have a plan. So the players don't have any say-so? They can't get second opinions from another doctor? Why in the world would Trevon Diggs come back at the beginning of the season again? I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. Trevon Diggs, if he does enter on this team on the beginning of the season, he needs to be on the PUP list. He needs to get on that PUP list and not step back on that field until he's 100%. I think it's 2024 or either it's 2025 contract. I think it's 2025 contract may be guaranteed now with injury. So there's not, I keep hearing people talking about the Cowboys are going to cut him. Talking about the Cowboys may cut him. Well, they'll be cutting him, but it's not going to hurt. It's not going to help them any. It's not going to help them any because he's hurt. And I think there is something in his contract to where he is going to get money because he has suffered an injury. They put this stuff in their contracts. So I don't see where the Cowboys can benefit, at least in my estimation. I don't see where they can benefit kind of looking at his contract. I don't see where they can benefit by cutting him with an injury. Because I think someone had already said that because he got hurt, that I'm thinking that the 2025 season is fully guaranteed. So if they cut him, I mean, I guess they'll save the 26 and the 27 money is maybe what people are looking at. They can save some of the 26 and the 27 money. But if I'm Diggs, I'm sorry. Cowboys cut me or not, I will not hit the field again until I'm healthy. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think Trevon Diggs hit the field too quick? Because I do. I do, based on everything we saw on the field. I think Diggs came back way too early. Y'all please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until the next time, let's talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. Peace.